In the last 8 months, I have generated thousands of impressions and multiple high-ticket clients using LinkedIn just because I'm actively creating content over there. There are total about 900 million people on LinkedIn, but unfortunately, only 1% of those are actively creating content, and the rest, they are all sleeping on this opportunity. Hi, this is Ayush. I welcome you to my channel. On this channel, I create content on client acquisition and how you can get better in attracting clients online. So as I was saying, only 1% of the people are aware of this opportunity and they are making use of it. So if you are watching this video, I want you to take this as a signal to get started on LinkedIn and not to waste this opportunity if you are serious about your future and your career. So the number one complaint I get from solopreneurs and freelancers is, Ayush, how can I get started on LinkedIn and what kind of content do I need to create? Do not worry, that's exactly what we are going to cover in this video. I'm going to share about the different types of content that you can create, how you can create it, and how I am creating my content so that you will get aware about. So let's get started. Step number one is set the goal. So whenever you start something, you should be aware of the end objective, like where you want to go. So similarly on LinkedIn, there should be a specific purpose of your content creation, right? You should not be randomly creating content because very soon you will get demoralized and you will stop the process. So set one goal. So that goal could be generating more leads or more clients, or that goal could be as simple as getting more followers. For example, in my case, my goal is to generate more leads and more clients for my business. Step number two is finalize your niche. So you see, you can't be creating content on all the topic, and this is the number one mistake people do. On Monday, they create content on, let's say, video editing. On Wednesday, they create content on, let's say, social media. And on Friday, let's say, they create content on vlogging, food, and travel, completely different concept. So you need to understand that the kind of content that you create, LinkedIn will send a specific kind of an audience towards you. So let's say if you create content on video editing, then the people who are interested in video editing will become your audience. But let's say next month you start creating content on food or travel, then it has a complete different set of an audience. So that is why you should not, create different nature of content. You should set a very similar kind of a contents on similar topic. So that is why it's very important to select your niche. So pick one topic and pick one audience. Step number three is practice writing. So once you finalize your topic and once you finalize your audience, you can simply get started creating the content. Now the number one complaint I get is, Ayush, I'm not getting the ideas. I'm not able to generate the ideas on which I should be creating the content. Hold on guys, I can understand. So see, the problem is not the lack of idea. The problem is lack of practice. You haven't started creating content on LinkedIn, and that's the reason why, there is a blockage inside you. So my number one advice would be, take out your notepad and the pen and start writing. Like whatever coming to your mind related to your niche or your topic, just simply start writing about it. You can use simple notepad or a pen, or you can also document it on a Google Doc. Like when I started creating content, I started documenting my entire day on a Google Doc. So for example, if you are into video editing, so just simply start talking about video editing, whatever you know about it. You can talk about your day-to-day experience. You can talk about like your experience by learning through any course or something like that, or you can talk about your interaction with any potential prospect who needs your service. So start documenting, and that's how you can practice writing. And once you start documenting, you will soon realize that a lot of your brain is getting cleared up. Your brain is generating more and more ideas around that topic, right? So number third step is practice writing. Now the mistake that people make is they start using ChatGPT for the content. You see, ChatGPT is not bad, but the problem is when you use ChatGPT for your content, then it becomes not your voice but the ChatGPT voice, right? Which is not good, because you are a thought leader, you are the entrepreneur, you are the founder of your business. So as an entrepreneur, it should be your voice, your ideas, not the ChatGPT. Yes, you can use ChatGPT for the idea generation, for topic generation, but the raw content, it should be yours, not the AI or anyone else. Alright, let's move to step number 4 is, what are the different types of content that you can create? So by now, your goal is set. You must be aware of the topic, you must be aware of the audience, and now you must have started practicing writing content as well. And now the next part comes, what exactly you need to create on LinkedIn. So in general, there are 3 types of content that you need to focus on. So content type number 1 is awareness. So these type of content create awareness about your brand, about your work, and it brings a lot of people towards your content. So here we create content like your personal story, your personal journey. So what happens is, when you start talking about about your mission, your why, your personal journey. It's the nature of the platform, that is LinkedIn, to naturally boost more of your content, because people love hearing about personal stories, personal journey, because they take inspiration from it. I mean, just imagine, let's say if you are in video editing for a couple of years, and if you're creating content around it, there are so many other people who may have started their journey initially, and they may get inspiration from you, right? And that's how the platform like LinkedIn promote personal journey, personal story a lot. So this is the first stage where you're creating awareness about your brand and what exactly you do. Alright, content type number 2, which is educational content, in which we nurture the people. So in stage number 2, once you bring awareness to the people, now the time comes to nurture them so that they will get interested in your work and they are more likely to convert in the later stage. So in the nurture state, the kind of content that we create is educational type content, in which you talk in depth about your services and exactly how you can help these people. Like for example, I am into client acquisition and I help my clients get more clients in turn and grow their business. So I talk about a lot on client acquisition, like how you can attract clients on LinkedIn, what are the different steps you need to take, how to create offers, how to create content, and all those sorts of topics. So similarly, let's say if you are into video editing and you have already attracted a lot of people through your content, now the next step is how you can retain them, how you can nurture them. So you can talk about the different tools they can use in video editing. You can talk about like what is the process of video editing that you follow, and you can talk about different sites in which they can go to take inspiration and all those things. So in this way, what happens is people see you as an authority, people see you as an expert in this field, and they kind of trust you more, and that's how you nurture these people in the second stage. So in the first stage you attracted the people, in the second stage you nurtured them, and in the third stage we are going to convert them into leads and our potential client. So the kind of content that you need to create here are testimonial and the case study content. Like for example, if you're providing video editing service, so here you can show the before and after stage of your work. Like say for example, how was the before stage of any video and how is the after stage, and how it has massively improved your content. So when people see such case studies and these testimonial, they kind have a similar aspiration, so that they reach out to you and they want a similar service so that they can also get the similar result. So that is the nature of this convert content, to produce more case studies and testimonial about your work. Alright, so these are the 3 types of content that you can create on LinkedIn or any other social media platform, which will help you to bring more awareness, more trust, and more clients and more leads. Now a few bonus tips from my side. Number 1, avoid overthinking. And this is by far the number 1 blockage that I see in most of solopreneurs, which stops them from creating the content. They are often stuck into analysis and paralysis, and they tend to overthink a lot that whether their content is looking good or perfect or not, and they delay a lot. Right? So you need to understand, like when you are starting out new, the goal should not be to create perfect content. The goal is to get started and to stay consistent. Like the first 3-4 months should be to get into the consistent mode and to keep creating more and more content and to keep experimenting. You need to understand that not all your content will hit the home run. Let's say if you're creating 10 pieces of content, only 1 and 2 would be a hit, while the rest of them are flop, and that is nature of any game, correct? And that's how you need to experiment more and more. And let's say after 3 to 4 months, you will reach out at a point where you know exactly what type of content is working, so that you can double down on them, and that's how you will grow, right? So stop overthinking, stop getting into that perfection mode, and just get started. Bonus tip number 2 is practice writing, which I have already covered earlier. I'm again want to stress on this point, is because you don't skip your diet, right? Similarly, you should not skip writing if you're serious about creating content and growing your business and your brand. Just take out 30 minutes on a daily basis and just start creating content, on whatever topic you like, right? In this way, you are actually building a habit of writing, and eventually you will realize that just like any other skill, you will become master of writing, and the ideas will free flow and you will never face the problem of blockage. Okay, bonus number 3 is study the top creator. So you can't simply be creating content and ghosting it. No, you should also analyze and review your content on a daily basis, and you should aim to get improved by 1%. And the best way to do that is go to the platform, let's say LinkedIn, and just see what are the top creators they are doing. Get inside their profile, check out their post, check out the nature of their content that they are creating, how they are creating the content, the structure that they are using, what tactics that they are sharing with you, and try to incorporate them daily. So that's how you will improve the game. You will not improve the game in one day, but you will improve your game daily by improving by 1%, and at the end of 3 to 4 months you will become expert in creating the content. Alright, so these are my simple steps using which you can start creating content on LinkedIn or any other social media platform. If you like this video, subscribe, and I also want you to put out your comments related to content creation or related to LinkedIn, anything that you're having, so that I will understand your queries, your doubt, and I will address them inside the comment section. And also, if you want any other video related to similar topic, just let me know. I will create it next time. Till then, see you next time. Bye bye.